Oh my god,
What's up, people of the internet? My name is Hondro, and it's time for Loco's PoGo podcast, episode number 2. Once again, I am seated here with Funky Dude 1, aka Forrest. So how you doing today, brother?
Good, man. Another hot day in Arizona, but I'm surviving.
It's pretty much always a hot day.
Yeah.
Up until like mid to late October. It's always hot here. But yeah, we've got some fresh new topics to talk about. A little bit of a lot has happened
Yes.
since since last week, or a lot of a little bit. I don't know. However you want to phrase that. I'm an idiot. So first topic, Celebi questline.
Yes.
It is now out.
Officially.
It is. Everyone has access to it. I am on this BS page of having to wait 7 days to spin a Pokestop.
You know, could be worse. Could be one of those people that's still stuck on quest number 1.
Yeah,
so
you could be.
there's a couple glitches out there so far that people had. So,
Well, I actually got really lucky, and on step 2, where you actually had to catch a Pokemon 3 days in a row, I had that weird glitch. So I live streamed on Monday when the quest started. Like, basically I started the live stream like 5-10 minutes after the quest went live. I streamed for like 3.5 hours at Chaparral Park. Didn't have my Go Plus on the entire time. And so when I got to step 2, obviously I caught a Pokemon, and that halted my progress there. I completed the other portions of that step and then couldn't go any further, or so I thought. And then I left the park because I did a T-Tar raid. I actually got super lucky that day. I did a Mawile raid solo and got a shiny. I've
been trying forever.
I literally ran over to that gym. There was when I saw the gym, there was 5 minutes left on the raid, and I was on the Hayden side of the park, like probably at least a good half a mile away from where the gym was, because it was the one on the south end. So I ran on. I'm like, hang on, guys, I'm on stream, like running with my backpack and everything else. I get over there, less than 2 minutes to go, join in, beat it. The shiny pops up, and I was like, holy crap! Like, it's doing that stupid swinging thing, and you don't even get the splash of the stars that come out.
It'd be horrible for me. I'm colorblind, so like I need.
But I knew it was the shiny form because it was like that weird off-colored purple, and I was like, yes! So I got that, and I really wanted to take an AR picture of it too. Sorry, I'm going on a little bit of a rant.
No,
here.
You're fine.
But
You're all excited.
I really wanted to take an AR picture of it too, but the raid on the gym had expired, and I didn't want to risk some sort of glitch happening where it could have ended up running away, because that would have been the worst possible scenario. So I caught it and then took screenshots, of course.
If anything, if Trainer Tips Nick has taught us anything, it's that you don't use AR Plus with shiny Pokemon that can run away.
Never take an AR picture ever, period, the end. But yeah, I ended up catching that. I should probably pull up the shiny Mawile while we're talking about it. But yeah, I caught that shiny Mawile, and then from there, so that was the shiny Mawile right there. Beauty, pretty decent IVs. I believe it's got max defense. I can't remember exactly. I think it's probably like 11, 12. It's 11 or 12 attack, 15 defense, and then probably like 11 or 12 HP. Something along those lines. But then at the end of the stream, after the 3.5 hours, there was once I couldn't go any further, so I decided to go for my gold badge on field research instead, because I was at 985.
Yeah, you were close.
I was at 985 out of 1,000, so I ended up getting to 1,000. I love how crappy the field research badge looks now because of the update.
Does it look like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't even looked.
There's the gold badge on a couple of them looks really bad. Like the evolution one is the same. The evolution one has weird black spots on it.
Oh, it does. Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a couple of badges. The Hoenn Pokédex badge is jacked up like that too.
So some of the UI is
only on the gold badges too. It's kind of bizarre that happened with this most recent update, dude. I'm literally like one distance trade away.
We got
one
it.
distance.
We're gonna do it today.
Okay.
We
You want to
actually
do it?
right
Yeah.
now.
You want to do it during this?
Yeah.
All right. I'll continue. So, actually got super lucky and, yeah, at the end of the stream. So I got my 1,000 field researches done, and then I actually went in and did a T-Tar raid. I joined up with Robert and his son, and we did the T-Tar raid. And then at the end of that, guess what I ended up getting?
Hundo.
Yep,
You had my luck.
Yeah, I got a Hundo T-Tar. I literally don't have anything from far away. So if you
unknown from Chicago,
I did a special trade already today.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Damn it! Damn you!
So if you have one thing for distance that's like,
I wish you could sort by distance.
I'm
gonna look while we're talking about this. But that was good luck. That's,
yeah. So I got the Hundo T-Tar. But yeah, it's interesting because none of the quest steps for Celebi have been difficult. Like some of the ones for Mew, like there was a lot of luck involved with the Ditto portion, and I know raids and then you had to do 10 raids at one point. I think there was one where you had to do like 3 raids. So the most quote unquote difficult parts of this Celebi quest have been walking Eevees 10 kilometers and hatching 9 eggs. Yeah, I think that's really what's holding people back more than just the actual day restrictions.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because, like you were saying, you did mention to me earlier, you think they put those time constraints on it because Celebi is kind of like the time travel, quote unquote, Pokemon.
Well, and as it was mentioned in the first step of the field research where it says Celebi comes in times of peace, which is another reason why they probably didn't do raid battles and things, because it's supposed to be less focused on the battle aspect of stuff. Okay. It's more of a relaxed Pokemon. It doesn't really like confrontation. It disappears.
Take your time, catch stuff with Pineapps. Pretty simple stuff.
I mean, the hardest part has been just doing the Umbreon and Espeon, timing it right. As me who works a day job, I don't get my distance, and then when I'm rushing to get it, it turns nighttime right as I'm trying to get the Espeon.
Well, I lucked out and was able to do Espeon like 7 minutes before the nighttime changeover. So then all I had to do was, because I'd already previously walked the Eevee that I was going to evolve, so I just changed to that. I made that Eevee my buddy again, evolved it. So if you guys don't know this, if you already have an Eevee that's walked, is that distance?
It's Phoenix. I don't know how. It's not going to get as much. How much away are you?
No, I need like 7,000.
I'm hatching a couple of lowlands.
Okay. Well, we can always do the distance later.
Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, so we ended up getting.
You got yours right before the time changed, right?
So 7 minutes before nighttime, I was able to evolve Espeon, and then I just switched to a brand new Eevee that I had that was a Hundo that I had from like field research to walk the 10 kilometers because I kind of just want to walk a bunch of different Eevees, and now I'm past the portion in the quest line where you have to walk Eevees, so I switched my buddy's Celebi again.
I'm at that last part of my 10K, and then I'm going to evolve an Umbreon, walk another Eevee while I'm doing the rest of it. So I'll be on step 6 by tonight. So it's nice that you can skip from 4, 5, 6 really fast if you plan ahead. But
if you have the time to walk 10K or 20K within a day, you end up being able to cut out a lot of the middleman. But yeah, this was that T-Tar that I was able to bag off of the raid. Haven't powered him up yet. I don't know if I will at some. I'm sure I will at some point, but it's like.
Right now is not the
time
to do it.
He's already had the community days come and gone. I've still got shinies that I'd want to power up in lieu that have Smackdown and Stone Edge. So those are kind of the top tier T-Tars these days. I've got a full team of 6 of those guys.
Well, my last 100 that I just got yesterday was a fancy dancy 100% Pine Echo. I'm so excited about that.
I was lucky enough to bag one of those on stream when I was walking the other day too.
Yeah.
So I gotta...
Super useful. Totally meta relevant.
Yeah.
Gonna get a Mega Evolution at some point. You know it.
Fortress is actually a really decent gym defender.
It is.
Because of its defense stats. So it's not terrible. What do you think about just kind of all the Johto stuff and the field research that's been happening this week?
It's been interesting. I feel like it's more of a Natu / Sunkern takeover. I don't mind because I've been trying to get a shiny Pineco. That's kind of my goal, but it is a hefty cost and it's a lot of hunting for the right quests that gives you Pineco.
Yeah, it seems like most of the quests have been just
a lot of items.
Well, yeah, it's like catch 3 Sunkerns for this evolution item. Catch 3 Sunkerns for this evolution item. It's like, I'm good.
Well, plus I don't have the storage space in my bag to keep all these.
I've basically
items.
the only researches I've been doing are the Pinecos. So I'll stack. I'll get 3 of the Pineco field research, which is, if you guys don't know, it's the Evolve 3 Sunkern or Natus.
Yep.
So if you do that, your reward's a Pineco, and he can be shiny. So that's pretty well worth it as long as you are doing 3 of them at once.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Otherwise, it's super expensive to do as a solo quest. The other one that I have been hoarding is I will get 3 of Win a Raid,
which is
because your reward is Porygon, and it would be very nice to have 100 Porygon for Porygon Z eventually. So
we can trade for some shiny. We'll try to get a lucky Porygon.
Yeah. I traded some with Wild Joker earlier, and nice. I did like 15 trades with him and got no luckies, not a single one. Although I did keep this because I thought it was hilarious, because it's Wild Joker as Wild Joker. Like, this is literally Jeff incarnate right here.
For those of you
traded from him to me. Yes. Basically, Wild Joker looks
exactly
like Shiftry.
Exactly. Spitting image.
Shiftry.
I kind of want to throw a Pokeball at him every time I see him.
Shiftry and Wild Joker are one and the same, and it's a male, so it's just like all around. Yeah, this was the perfect trade to have. I think I will be posting this in the chats later.
Speaking of that, what's your spirit Pokemon?
Alakazam.
Alakazam's your
as far as like spirit, like favorite.
Well, just
more
that
or less
relates to you. Yeah, the one like your favorite.
I mean, Alakazam is my favorite Pokemon. Haunter, I think, is more like, I guess if you were gonna say spirit Pokemon, Haunter is my spirit Pokemon.
Okay.
Because Haunter is mischievous, kind of a prankster, likes to lick stuff.
I'm scooting a couple inches away right now, but cool story. Glad to know you like to lick stuff.
You asked.
I know.
You asked.
What
about you? What do you like?
My favorite of all time is always Mew, because Mew is so it's like me. I'm adorable, but I have that fierce side of me that like, don't mess with me, because I can
how many moves?
Screw some shit up.
How many moves can you learn?
I can move, or I can learn all the moves.
Oh, okay.
All the
right,
moves.
That's good.
I'm on the dance floor all the time, busting out all the moves.
You've got more than
a
37 move pool.
Yeah.
Mew. That was the coolest part about Mew. I was kind of disappointed that Celebi didn't have more of a move set.
Yeah, even
it only has 5 attacks. People were telling me they were like, why doesn't Celebi have Energy Ball? Is that a cell? Like, I don't know. I never played the Game Boy games past. I mean, it's a grass move. It would make sense.
I don't recall Celebi ever learning that move though, because Energy Ball I feel like was always a TM move.
Oh, I don't know.
So I think.
So I remember, I think one of my mods was like, I'm pissed off that Celebi doesn't have Energy Ball. I'm like, I don't know.
Well, it normally had like a lot of healing moves, like Heal Bell. It had Recover.
Okay.
It had Safeguard.
So it was kind of a stall.
It was
like a stall Pokemon.
Because it's peaceful. It doesn't really like to battle. So it didn't really have a lot of offensive moves to battle.
Okay, all right.
It was a few, but not many.
Yeah.
So. Same with the next one's coming up. I think Jirachi. The next one has a lot of its Wish and Sleep and Rest.
Interesting.
And
okay.
Because it doesn't really battle.
Interesting. Okay.
Mew is kind of the toughest for the first couple gens.
Yeah.
Anyway, of mythicals.
Tough mythical.
Yeah.
Mythical beast. Well, I'm still hoping that we get at least 50 candy by the end of this quest. Especially since they're making us basically wait at least 10 days before we can even complete this thing.
Although with the glitch with the stops, does that
I tried it last night. I haven't spun. I haven't had my Go Plus on all day.
Okay.
So
you're gonna try.
On my way to work, I'm actually going to Go Plus a stop to see if I get an extra day out of it. Because it didn't work the first day because it was after 5 p.m. by the time I got to that step.
Okay.
And then yesterday, I think the first stop I spun was with a Go Plus. So I didn't manually. But tonight or super early this morning, I spun a stop manually, and I haven't had my Go Plus connected all day. So I'll connect it, and when I go to work, I will spin a stop with the Go Plus to see if it gives.
Because that would help. That cuts it down to about 3.5 days.
Yeah, that cuts the timer down significantly. But yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So the Johto, all this Johto stuff going on is nice. It's a nice change up from the regular things you see, but it's mixed in. And then they just announced today.
How about Ho-Oh's triumphant return to raid battles?
There's 3. It's the third time.
Well, no, the second time would be the return. So now it's the third time. So it's the return.
I just repair man from the 90s. That's a
so Ho-Oh's back until Monday. And the Johto spawns stop on Tuesday at like 1 p.m.
Such a weird short event for a Johto.
Yeah.
Week. Like I thought they would do 2 weeks like the other events were.
I figured they would just do it until because we're not even going to be done with the Celebi tasks before it's over. I don't know, but because I wonder if they're still going to have. Well, no, because it's Johto Festival, so I'm sure the field research and all that stuff will stop. At Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday at 1 p.m. is when they announce that it's going to be gone.
Get your shiny Ho-Ohs.
Ho-Oh is back basically for the weekend only. It'll stop spawning on Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific time. Went out and did one Ho-Oh raid, and only one today. And and
fun. A good one too.
Ended up nothing great, but it's 2178 out of a 2222 would have been the hundo.
Okay.
So I honestly didn't even appraise it. It's certainly
okay.
So it's second to it's probably.
But you already have a few of these.
Right?
I have.
Yeah. This now makes 4 shiny Ho-Ohs. I absolutely did not expect to get a shiny Ho-Oh. But yeah, I literally went out and did one raid earlier and bagged this. It is still 100% catch rate on the shiny form, so Pineapple
makes sense.
And yeah, the move sets are still the same. I don't know if they've adjusted the shiny catch chance at all, just because it's such a short window. I don't know. There might be. I think I was the only person out of 9 that got the shiny though, because there was 9 of us in the raid. And I didn't hear anybody else say they got a shiny.
When I just started today, I haven't really been online to see anybody else's reports. So I don't know what the numbers are yet either. Yeah. It's interesting though. It's the rates weren't too bad. I guess the first go around.
I did like 12 and got 3.
Exactly.
So yeah, the first shiny go around anyway.
Keep grinding out there. If you don't have one already, you'll find it.
Sort by number. Yeah. So let me see. Out of Ho-Oh. So my best one. So I had some decent. So there was a 91 that I got that was weather boosted there at 2746.
I'm surprised the one today wasn't weather boosted.
It was partly cloudy when we started it. So
not
SmackDown T-Tars were just shredding it. So that was good. I just used my team of 6 SmackDown T-Tars. This 2201 is like 20. Yeah. It's 21 CP. It's way better than the 2178. So. That one's probably the worst one out of the bunch. This 2721 is a one. Yeah. So the one I caught today is actually the worst one out of the bunch.
I'll probably go try a couple this weekend, but I'm not going to invest too much time. I have my one shiny that I wanted out there anyway, so anything else is just a bonus.
I mean, this one I'll probably just end up trading. I can't believe how low the shiny rate was for Articuno.
Yeah,
because I literally I've been asking around. I'm like, does anybody have an extra Articuno to trade? Like, I've got Zapdos, Ho-Oh, Lugia. I've got unknowns, like whatever, like regionals, whatever you want for it. Like, I will trade for a shiny Articuno because I want to have. I want to have one because I'm Team Mystic, so I want to have the shiny bird.
I caught one.
I want to have it
in 31 raids.
Yeah,
So my rate was horrible.
And I did
better than some, but
and I did 20. I wasn't even in town. I think I did 21 raids or 22 and had 0. Nobody in my car saw a shiny. There was five of us in the car. Nobody in my car saw a shiny.
Well, and it seems like they improved the rates though with Zapdos. I didn't get to partake, which was,
Yeah, I caught 3 Zapdos. 2 of them were back to back.
There you go. I got super lucky.
Yeah.
And I had somebody trade me over one.
Oh,
and
nice.
it turned lucky.
And lucky shiny. And shiny.
And
Excellent.
It's a pretty good one, like 90-something%. I'm like,
yeah,
okay, I'll take it. Especially I'm Instinct, so
that's very nice.
That's my team's bird, so I get your love for it. But we'll see how Moltres Day is. We'll see if they boost the rates or keep the rates more like Zapdos.
Get some pink chickens.
Pink rubber chickens.
Pink fire chickens. Yeah, it is nice to see the Johto Pokemon just out and about because you don't generally see them as often.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
They're more nests. I think Gen 2 had a lot that nest more than they are
Yeah. Yeah, there's just not, like, Snubbles are always around here. Snubbles, Houndours, all the stuff that's new shinies, basically.
Which it still took me forever to get my shiny Snubble.
And I still haven't seen one myself. No shiny Snubble on my end. I do have one Houndour that I caught on Eevee Day.
Okay.
But, yeah, it's
good to see some rare stuff. I've seen a lot more Larvatars out in the wild right now.
Oh, yeah, the Larvatars have been really nice. I caught a Pupitar while I was streaming the other day at Chaparral.
Nice.
Yeah, it was just sitting there in the grass. I was like, Pupitar.
I caught
10 candies, yes, please.
Caught a couple Pupitars. I like seeing some Sneasels out and stuff.
Oh, yes,
that don't spawn because it's ice type and we're
Is it
in the
Sneasel
desert.
or Sneasel? I thought it was Sneasel.
Potato. I think it's pronounced. I want to say it's pronounced Sneasel. I'd have to look back at anime or the episodes to see how they pronounced it. But
I mean, somebody will correct us in the comments. Is it Sneasel or Sneasel? Let us know.
Comment down below.
Yeah, please.
With the phonetic pronunciation, however you do that one. Just
But yeah, so like I said, it's nice to see the Johto guys out again. Especially for newer players that don't have a lot of them in their decks, and you need to have the gold badge. I believe you have to have gold Johto badge for step 7.
Exactly.
So if you don't have gold Johto badge, you better be getting out there and catching them right now.
Well, and they're doing this. They've brought back obviously Lugia, all the other dogs, and now they're bringing back Entei next month.
Yeah. So we're still in Raikou for the rest of this month, and then starting on September 1st. They are going into Entei.
But they're getting the chance for people to catch up and get their gold badge for this task. So worst case scenario, if it's 1 or 2 that you needed, this week should help you a lot. And getting your legendaries that you missed can help you grind up your Pokedex.
It'll be nice to get a couple more Entei, because Entei was actually I think one of the legendaries that I've rated the absolute least. Like if I'm recalling correctly.
Same here. I liked the dogs, but I
went to town on Raikou because Raikou's just a beast. Suicune, I think I did like 13 or 14, and I think Entei I did like 11. I don't know.
At that point in the game, I was at a point I was trading jobs and everything, so I only did a couple raids. So I'm loving having these research breakthroughs that are giving me extra ones to have, even though the better ones I have were from when I raided. So
Raikou, I think I've done 3 Raikous already this month, so I've really only did like 35 raids or 34 raids of Raikou. I thought I did more, but this was back before I was like super intense into raiding. Entei, I guess I did 8. I did 18, so that's more than I thought I did. Suicune for some why
it's all right.
Why did I do 35 Suicune?
This is why we're here.
I couldn't tell you.
This is an intervention.
This thing sucks. I might skip the month where this thing's the breakthrough. Who cares? Vaporeon is stronger than that thing.
We'll see if they throw a wrench in it like they did. They released Shiny Kyogre and then they didn't do Shiny Groudon, and you're like, why you gotta break the pattern?
Yeah, Entei at least has some viability in battle. Like it's up there, like right next to Moltres as far as being the best fire type. It's situationally stronger than Moltres. Like Moltres and Entei are like situationally better. One's better than the other at times.
They share the same weaknesses and everything.
Yeah,
I
just think Entei is ugly. He looks like He's just so weird looking.
Looks like an 80s rock star.
Like Raikou looks like a cool.
Looks like 80s rock star. He looks like the lead singer of like Poison or something.
The Entei does.
Yeah.
That does make sense.
With the long hair down the sides, over the shoulders. Yeah.
But I don't know. It'll be nice to get some more fire Pokemon spawning again. I mean,
not that we need them in the desert.
Not really, but it's just more chances for Shiny Houndour, I'm sure. True. And then maybe they'll do more
Shiny Growlithe.
Ooh, if they do Shiny Growlithe next month to go along with Entei, that would be cool. And then hopefully they spawn more Charmanders and stuff for more random shiny encounters of Charmander.
I'm surprised they haven't done Growlithe though, because Growlithe was technically one of the legendaries that was in the first gen.
I thought when they did remember when they did that Year of the Dog event?
Yeah.
And only Poochyena was shiny, but they were spawning Snubbles and Houndours and Growlithes like crazy. I was like, why did you only do Poochyena?
Yeah.
You could have just done all 4 of them because it was the Year of the Dog event. Why did you make the crappiest Pokemon?
We should see what's the next year. What year is it next year for Animal? Then we can predict all the shinies that are going to release that year. If it's the Year of the Chicken, it's going to be Shiny Torchic.
Shiny Torchic. Bring Moltres back. Yeah, Moltres Day should be fun though, because September is going to be because the end of this month is actually the Japan Go Fest, or the Japan Safari Zone is at the end of this week, I guess, technically, right? Or no, it's next week. It's next weekend. So all next weekend.
It goes from Wednesday to the 2nd of September.
So basically the bulk of this week into next weekend.
It's busy. They're keeping us busy.
The Japan event, and so I'm sure there'll probably be some special field researches for that.
Yeah.
And then we go right into Entei. So.
And we'll see how they change up the field research. If they bring back some of the Absol tasks, if they finally release the Ditto tasks,
or release a new Spinda, Spinda form
for the month,
yeah, because Spinda hasn't been out a month yet, but we're still just getting the same number 8, and it sucks because the Spinda quests are now harder to find because of the Johto Festival thing.
Yeah, so
they're just fewer and farther between. But yeah, it'll be nice to see if we get a different form of Spinda instead of just form number 8, and then if they ever want to introduce the shinies into that would be even more interesting to go for shiny forms.
I'm bringing this back for a second. I just looked it up. Next year is the Year of the Pig. So you heard
Year of the Pig. So Spoink,
Shiny Spoink, Shiny Spoink is out there.
Shiny Spoink.
If Gen 4 is out, that means what? Shiny Pig Knight and all that stuff.
I
starter.
Don't even know.
That's one of the starters. Tepig is a pig type.
So for Chinese New Year,
Swinub would be a pig.
Oh.
So Swinub would be shiny. Right there. You heard it here first. Chinese New Year. Those 3 are going to be shiny.
Can't wait for Shiny Spoink. That's number 1 on the list.
Favorite shiny ever. Just kidding.
Well, I mean, I think that covers pretty much everything that's come out this week. You got anything else?
No, they're keeping us busy.
Yeah.
The next few weeks are going to be bang, 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 Moltres Day, Safari Zone,
Ho-Oh's gone this weekend.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Who knows? They like to keep us on our toes, and that's fun because at least now, comparatively to like the first year and a half of this game, there was really nothing to do.
There's momentum
compared to now. Like if you look back, you're like, wow, like all we could do was battle gyms, and then they had just started to release raids. It's like, man, they're killing it now as far as there's always some event going on.
Well, I love to see that people are jumping back into it.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people jumping back in, a lot of people that are surprised when they see people out, that they're like, oh, wow. They're like, oh, people still play this game, and then you start mentioning, they've re-released this, they've done this, they've done trading.
Yeah, trading
and
now
people are like,
big,
oh, wow, this is like an
actual
big game now.
Yeah.
And it's so people are interested to come back to the game.
The game is evolving.
Right? Puns, dad puns, Pokemon puns.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you, Forrest, for hanging out with me again and talking about all the new things that are going on in Pokemon Go. You guys, stay tuned to my YouTube channel for Pokemon Go content. And until next time, I'm Loco Hondro, and I'll see you guys later. Peace, Poke Trainers.